I got to learn that Hughes is more than ready for this and is looking at it as an opportunity to wrestle one of the best. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Grace. And certainly he does have an opportunity to wrestle one of the best in Wick, as they've got it started right now.
Yeah, Wick is a tough wrestler, ranked number 6 for the Badgers, but Hughes has done great when he stepped up to 165 to cover for the injured Massa, including a big win at Cliff Keene against the Oregon State Beavers. But he's in for a tough ride today, but he's I've got to think he's coming in here to win this match. There's a nice takedown by Wick, but Hughes is able to keep his head off the mat and work to improve position against the tough rider. Wick has a nice leg in, and he's able to keep some weight and pressure. Oh, but Hughes is a nice scramble, but couldn't quite turn the corner there. Hughes is really working hard to try and get out of there, as Wick is able to ride him with a little bit of ease with that leg in. Plus, he's got a weight advantage. Looks like a warning for stalling on Humphrey. You know, there's stalling, and then there's, gosh, I'm trying to move, but I just can't. And that may have been one of those where he's just unable to move because of the pressure that Wick's putting on him. They're near the end of the mat. It'd be nice for Hughes to get out of bounds and get a restart. Almost outside of the cylinder right there, but they're still in bounds, and Wick is still giving that rough ride from the legs.
Hughes looked like he was working hard to get outside there, and Wick just wouldn't let him have it.
Yeah.
Both players working hard in the corner, though.
Yeah. And Wick allows them the 1 point, and they're back on their feet again. He's got confidence on his feet, and he's in. And he's got another 2-point takedown, and it's 4-1. Oh, looks like he's going to try to play the takedown game against the smaller wrestler, and he gave up the escape, but came in for quick for no score yet. But he had a cradle, but unable to gain control yet, and looks like he's still got that cradle. But Hughes is staying in nice position, keeping neutral. 10 seconds left. It'd be a minor victory if he could hang on without further score in this period. Oh, and he's even working up a little bit. Very nice finish by Hughes to the end of the period.
Evan Wick, last week he had 6 takedowns against Michael Sepke, and it's pretty believable given how aggressive he's been just in that first period alone. In this one, he was causing some problems for Wick, but Wick looking like he's had most of the control so far.
Yes, he's really shown up big on the scene, and he was part of that great Badger comeback against the Wildcats that just came up a little bit short. Hughes is battling, and my apologies. They did score Wick a 2-point takedown at the end of the third, or the end of the first period there. So we're in a 6-3 match right now, and Wick is looking for more and just got 2 points. Hughes has spent a lot of this match on the bottom, but he's working to get up, and he almost got a nice reversal himself at the end of the first. Wick's working that head and leg. Tough duty for Hughes. Tough duty for Hughes, but sometimes you're called on by your coach when injury comes, and you have to wrestle a little out of your weight class. No count yet. Oh, I'm sorry. The ref was holding 4. Yep, and that's 4-point near fall for Wick. Sorry, I didn't see his hand moving there, and I was wondering why the ref wasn't calling that.
And Wick really taking control now, up 12-3 on Hughes. Hughes with 3 escapes, but Wick really looking like a nationally ranked player, and he is. He's 6th in the nation for his weight class, and understandably so. He's put a lot on display so far in this one, and we've still got a 3rd period after.
Sure, this freshman has hit the scene big with a 13-2 record, including a 2nd at the prestigious Cliff Keen Invitational. Reece has got another stalling call, so that's a point. And now he's getting countered for back points. And we're at 17-3. 17-3 to end the 2nd period.
Here's another look at that last point there, and as you can tell, Wick just had command. Hughes was trying to work his way out of that, but Wick able to ride and control very well so far.
Sure. And with a 14-point lead, all he needed was that takedown to get a technical fall, and the Badgers are trying to crawl back into this match with 2 straight wins.